Okay, so Ishita, last day along with number system we started Hcf LCM also a little bit. Okay, so
So,
there is a formula on Hcf and LCM, very important, that Hcf into LCM of two numbers. So there are say two numbers A and B. Hcf into LCM is equals to the product of the two numbers. Okay, Hcf into LCM is equals to the product of the two numbers. Okay, Hcf into LCM is equals to the product of the two numbers. Okay, so if there are two numbers A and B and their Hcf is say Hcf and their LCM is LCM, then the product of Hcf and LCM is equals to product of the two numbers. Alright.
yes, sir.
Okay, so there is a shortcut on LCM, Ishika. Just you, I mean, note it down somewhere. Tomorrow morning I will teach you that. Okay, shortcut on HCF and LCM. If you watch the past recording, if you watch the past recordings, okay, you will understand. Okay, and there is a class recording. I mean, there was a class where I did someone ranking and ordering. Okay, it was a CAT 2022 paper. Okay, please watch that class recording carefully. Okay, that was the 2022
Okay,
paper.
sir.
Okay, now write down rules.
Sir, shortcut of?
Finding out LCM. LCM. So I had already taught you the shortcut to find out HCM. If you remember, okay. If you check the playlist of shortcut tricks, you will see that there is a video on finding out GCT or HCM. Okay. Last time I taught the shortcut to find out LCM. Okay. Now write down this rule.
Hmm.
Okay. To find the greatest number, write down to find the greatest number. Now remember one thing, that when it is given greatest number, at that time it is GCD or HCF. When it is given least number or least multiple, it is LCM. Okay,
LCM.
to find the greatest number, that will divide x, y, and z. Okay, to find the greatest number, that will divide. So that was talking about HCF. That will divide
Hmm.
x, y, z, leaving the same remainder. Leaving the same remainder in each case. Okay. So
Hmm.
there are two cases. Number one, when the value of the remainder is given. Okay,
Okay.
when the remainder, hi Shutama,
Hello, sir.
I called you so many times. I thought you ran
Actually,
away.
sir, my phone was in silent. That's why.
That is the best way to live a peaceful life, I tell you.
Sorry, sir.
I thought you ran away somewhere, maybe due to extreme pressure of exams. Okay. When the value of when the remainder r is given. So these are the rules. Okay, so Shutama, we are going through the rules. So to find the greatest number, so greatest number means HCF that will divide x, y, and z, leaving the same remainder in each case. Okay, to find the greatest number that will divide x, y, and z, leaving the same remainder in each case. When the remainder r, okay, is given, when the remainder r is given, so say when you are dividing, I mean the greatest number that will divide x, y, z, leaving the same remainder in each case. Now the first case is when the remainder r is given. Okay, then what is the required number? Hcf of x minus r, okay, y minus r, z minus r, right? You see why x minus r, y minus r, z minus r? Because here r is the remainder, right? R is the remainder, and I need to find out the greatest number. I need to find out the greatest number that will divide x, y, z, leaving the same remainder in each case. So if the remainder is r, we are subtracting r from each of these numbers x, y, and z. So when we subtract r from x, y, and z, we actually and if I find out the HCF of these numbers now, I will get that number which will divide x minus r, y minus r, z minus r exactly. I mean, giving remainder 0, right? If I subtract this remainder, because remainder is a waste product, remainder is a thing to subtract. Okay, so if my greatest number on dividing x, y, and z leaves the same remainder in each case, then I must subtract r from each of these numbers x, y, and z, and then if I find out the HCF of the resultant numbers, I will get that number which will divide exactly x, y, and x minus r, y minus r, and z minus r. That means x, y, z when divided by that number will leave remainder r. Did you understand this? Ishika? Say for example, I am telling you 100, okay? If you divide 100 by 9, what you're going to get? 9 nines, 9 ones are 9, 9 ones are 9, right? So that means 1 is the remainder. Now what do I need to do? What do I need to do to make this 100 completely divisible by 9? What do I need to do to make this 100 completely divisible by 9? You just take this
Subtract
remainder 1
1.
and subtract it from 100. Remainder is a thing to subtract. What we get is 99. What we get is 99. Now if you divide 99 by 9, you see 99 becomes divisible by 9, or 9 becomes a number which can divide 99. You got my point? So remainder is a thing to subtract. So here we are finding out the greatest number that will divide x, y, z, x, y, and z, leaving the same remainder in each case. And what is the remainder? R. So what we are doing, we are subtracting r from x, y, and z, right? Remainder, the waste product removed. So when we remove this waste product, we get x minus r, y minus r, z minus r, and then you find out the HCF of these numbers. When you find out the HCF of these numbers, you get something that will divide x minus r, y minus r, z minus r completely, but will give a remainder r when that same number will divide x, y, and z. You get my point? Shika?
Yes, sir, understood.
সুব্রতম বুঝতে পেরেছো তো? Now, when the value of the remainder is not given, okay, when the value of the remainder is not given, only given same remainder, but value of the remainder is not given, okay. So question, I mean part B is when the value of the remainder is not given, at that time what is the required number? HCF of mod of x minus y, mod of y minus z, mod of z minus x. Okay, when the value of the remainder is not given, at that time HCF of mod of x minus y, mod of y minus z, mod of z minus x. Okay, now write down this sum for please. if this part is done, this is copied. Okay, write down this sum please. Find the greatest number. Find the greatest number which will divide 772 and 2778 so as to leave the remainder 5 in each case. Okay, find the greatest number. Greatest number means Hcf, which will divide 772 and 2778 so as to leave the remainder 5 in each case. Quickly do this. Now you have this rule. It will be just a child's play. Please do this in no time. If you know this rule, this can be done in no time.
Sir, 2301.
No. How come 2301? How come 2301
Hello.
divide 772? How come 2301 divide 772? Find the greatest number. You see, exactly this falls under rule number A. When the remainder r is given, okay, so you need to find out HCF of what? X minus r. So 772 minus 5 is
Sir,
7.
I did that. 767 and
Yes,
2778 minus 5, which is
2.
2773.
Okay, so this is what you got. How will the HCF
Yes.
of this be is such a big number? Now, so if I just so see
Sir, I did this
there is
59
a
also.
হবে না
shortcut. Yes,
59 হবে
right. There is a shortcut. So when you how to find out the HCF? What you need to do? You need to subtract each of the two numbers. So here we have two numbers only. Just subtract them. Okay. We get 2006. Okay. Now any of the factor of this 2006 will be the HCF for this. Okay, of course 2006 cannot be the HCF because 2006 doesn't divide 767, right? So we need to find out the other factor. So 21003, we do not go with 3. So let Let's check with 7. 7 also did not go. No, 11 also did not go. Okay, so since we have a very bad number 1003, okay, it will be better if we do it by division method HCF, because if 1003 is a very difficult thing to factorize. So let's do it by division method. So if I divide, go with 7. Okay, 2 3 0 1 2 7 4, right? And then this 767 comes down. Okay, so it will go with 1 4 7 2 5 9 2, and this 4 7 2 will again come down. This will go with 1, of course, 7 7 and 7 7 2 9 5. This will again go through 1 only to give me 8 1 1. Go to the go over here. 1 1 8. Go through 1 1 only, and then comes 118. So 218. So that means this is the HCF. So the HCF is 59. So my greatest number is 59, right? Shritama, Lilaj, you have done. Ishika, Supratim, tell me, have you
Yes,
understood
sir.
this problem?
Yes.
This is HCF by division
Yes,
method.
sir.
Okay, see, I was trying the shortcut, but I got 1003. It is a complete wastage of time if I try to find out which prime number will divide 1003 rather than proceed with the long cut. So this you need to choose like this. Okay, sometimes the long cut can give you can take more time. Sometimes the shortcut can take more time. Okay, so it's the moment you sense that the shortcut is creating problem, just scrap it and then move to your normal traditional method. Okay, সুপ্রতিম বুঝতে পারছো এটা? আচ্ছা সুপ্রতিম, okay, so this is the answer. Now write down the next one. So deleting this. Write down the next one. Find the greatest number. Find the greatest number which on dividing, okay, which on dividing 152, 277, 427 leaves equal remainder. Find the greatest number which on dividing 152, 277, 427 leaves equal remainder, but the remainder is not given. So which rule does it follow? The second one. So when the value of the remainder is not given, so required number is HCF of mod of x minus y, mod of y minus z, mod of z minus x. Please do this.
Sir, 11.
Very good, Ishika, but the answer is wrong. Anybody else? See, so 277.
25 होगी.
That's correct, Niladri. Well, there was a cartoon character named Popeye the Sailor Man. Have you heard about it? Anytime, or have you seen it?
Yes, sir, it was a cartoon.
Popeye the Sailor Man. So Popeye
Hmm.
used to, whenever Popeye used to eat, or Popeye, I think, Popeye or Popeye.
Copy the
Whenever
Sailor
Popeye used
Man.
to eat spinach, he used to gain extreme power. So I think Niladri has something in the cabbage. Okay. So HCF of 277 minus 152 is 125. So what is given? You see x minus y minus z. So y minus z is, so 427, 150.
150.
Okay, and then x minus z,
275.
275. So you need to find out the HCF of these things. 125, 150, 275. Now let me try to apply the shortcut once again over here. Subtract these two, you get 25. Subtract these two, you get 125. Okay, and then subtract these two, you get 150. Okay, now if you take 150, of course 150 will not divide 125, so this is not the HCF. If you take 125, 125 does not divide 150, that is not the HCF. That is not the HCF, sorry. That is not the HCF. If you take 25, you say 25 divides 125, 25, 5 is 125, 25, 6 is 150, and 25 definitely 11 is 275. So my HCF is 11. I mean my answer is 11. Is that clear? Is that correct? I mean, did you understand, Ishika?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us do the next one. Supratim, বুঝতে পেরেছো?
हाँ sir.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. Find the greatest number of 4 digit. Very important question. This type of question. See, this type of questions are of course important for CAT, but other exams as well. Okay, MAT, your SNAP, TSNET, and also for government exams. Like Ishika, you are just going to apply for a government, sit for a government exam, and also for other like bank exams. Okay, WBCs, SSC, CGL. These questions are very important. Okay, find the greatest, and in number system if you don't learn these things then it's all empty. I mean it will not be complete. Okay, find the greatest number of 4 digit. Find the greatest number of 4 digit which when divided by 12, 18, 21 and 28 leaves 3 as a remainder in each case. Okay. Find the greatest 4-digit number which when divided by 12, 18, 21 and 28 leaves 3 as a remainder in each case. That means when that 4-digit number is divided by 12, it will leave the remainder 3. That 4-digit number when divided by 18, it will leave the remainder 3. Okay. So what is the first step that we need to do? Now see, there is a trick over there. I mean, there is a catch over here. I told you that whenever you will see greatest number, you will just consider it Hcf. But here you see it is given that find the greatest number of 4 digits which when divided. That means the greatest number will be divided by these things 12, 18, 21, 28, and then it will leave a remainder 3 as leave 3 as a remainder in each case. Do you get my point? Okay, till our previous sum we were trying to find out the greatest number that would divide a given set of numbers, so in that case HCl. But here we were trying to find out the greatest number which when divided by 12, 18, 21 leaves 3 as a remainder. So tell me that what is the first thing you need to do? So you are given to find that number which is divisible by a certain set of number. What is the first thing that you need to do? What is the first thing that you need to do? Shutama, Niladri, you have done this part.
HCF of this number.
What? What? Sorry?
HCF of these four
Not HCl.
numbers.
LCM. LCM.
LCM.
So LCM is the leader. Remember this, Ishika. Whenever I want to find out a number, say for example here 12, 18, 21 and 28 is given, right? I want to find out a number. Okay, I want to find out a number that will be completely divisible by each of them. I want to find out a number that will be completely divisible by each of them. So I need to find out the leader of these numbers, right? So see, in a village, whenever there is a problem, the leader of the village goes and talks to the sarpanch. Not everybody goes. The leader. Okay, so in your college also, in your senior section, you have a CR, class representative. Okay, who goes and represents things to the HOD or anybody. So we need to find out the leader. We need to find out the leader. And who is the leader? The leader is LCM. Why leader is LCM? Because LCM is a number which is exactly divisible by each of these numbers. That means leaving remainder 0. And if any number is divisible by the LCM, then that number is divisible by each of these numbers as well. But here we have to find out the greatest number of 3 digits which when divided by this leaves remainder 3 as remainder. So the first thing is that I need to find out the LCM of 12, 18, 21 and 28. Now what is the shortcut, Ishika? See, first of all choose the biggest number, that is 28. Okay, so what are the factors of 28? The factors of 28 is 4 into 7, so 2 into 2 into 7, right? This is how we can represent 28, 2 into 2 into 7. Now take 21. So in 21, what are the things? 3 into 7, out of which 7 is present. I need to put a 3, right? If you take 21, you see what are the factors? 3 into 7. 7 is already there, put 3. Take 18. 18, what are the things? 2 into 9, out of which 2 is present. I need 9. 9 is what? 3 into 3, out of which 1 3 is present. I need another 3. Take 12. In 12, what we have? In 12, we have 4 into 3. That is 2 into 2 into 3. Out of which 2 2s we already have, 1 3 we already have. So what is the LCM? LCM is 2 2s are 4, 4 7 is 28. 28 into 9 is 72, 9 2 is 18, 25. 252. Okay, the LCM is 252. That means 252 is the number which is exactly divisible by each of these 4 numbers. Did you understand till here?
So, and if we apply the first case which you said, like if we
That is
divide
that
minus subtract
no, no,
12,
no.
no?
That is not applicable over here. See, that is why I say read the difference. If I go to the first part, if I go to I mean in the rule, you see it is given to find the greatest number that will divide x, y, z, and here the greatest number which when divided by, both are different. Okay, this rule says the greatest number which will divide x, y, z, and this sum says the greatest number which is divided by x, y, z. Both are different. You understood?
Yes, sir.
When this is the case of HCF, because here you need to find out the greatest number that will divide, because HCF, remember, highest common factor. Factor is something which divides. LCM is least common multiple. Multiple is something which is divided. All right. So
Yes, sir.
the LCM of 12, 18, 21, and 28. So what is the LCM? 252. So 252 is completely, okay, is completely divisible by this set of numbers: 12, 18, 21, and 28. Now I need to find out the greatest number of 4 digits which when divided by these numbers leaves the remainder 3 in this case. Now this sum actually reduces to the fact that find the greatest number of 4 digits which when divided by 252. I don't need to consider 12, 18, 21, 28 anymore. I just need to, I can refactorize this sum by telling that find the greatest number of 4 digits which when divided by 252 leaves the remainder 3 in this case. So what I need to do? Just divide the highest 4 digit number. So what is the highest 4 digit number?
999.
9999. This is the largest 4 digit number. Now divide this largest 4 digit number by 252 and you see what you get. Three. Okay. So here you see 171 is the remainder, right? Let me subtract 171 from this 999. What is this? What is this? In our childhood we used to say chingli fish. Okay, but this type of things today's students doesn't know. So 9828. So what is this? This is the number. This is the
Completely
number
divisible.
which is
Divisible by 252.
completely divisible by 252. Now just add a 3 to it because our question is that leaves 3 as the remainder. Okay. So if you add
सर
3
ये
to this,
39331 कहाँ से आया? Oh, 3, sorry sir.
रुको
Plus
98 9831. So
understood.
9828 plus 3 will give you
Yes sir,
9831. Now
understood.
this is the number which when divided by 252 will leave 3 as the remainder, or in other words this is the number which when divided by 12, 18, 21 and 22 we'll leave 3 as the remainder, and hence this is our answer. Did you understand? So how can you break this sum? The first thing you need to see whether the greatest number divides the given set of number or divided by. If it is given divides, then that means HCF. If it is given divided by, it is LCM. You need to find out the representative of these numbers, which is the LCM, by shortcut method 252. Then what is the highest 4-digit number? 9999. Now you need to find out the highest 4-digit number which is completely divisible by 252. So when you do that, you get 9828 as the highest 4-digit number which is divisible by 252. Now the question is, leaves the remainder 3, add a 3, that's it. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Supratim?
Yes, sir.
Shitama?
Yes, sir.
This is very easy. Okay, just tell me what to do in this sum. You don't need to do. Okay, Shitama, you need to tell. Find the greatest number of 4 digits which when divided by 12, 15, 20 and 35 leaves no remainder. Or do this sum. Please do this sum. Okay, and let me see who can get the correct answer first. Find the greatest number. So find the greatest number of 4 digits which when divided by 12, 15, 20 and 35 leaves no remainder. Please do this sum. Shritama, I want the answer first from you because you have done
Okay.
this class right from the beginning. And the second answer from Ishika.
Okay, sir.
স্যার বলবো আনসার?
না, শীতমাকে আগে শুনি। তুমি আমার কানে কানে চুপি চুপি বলতে পারো, কিন্তু সেটাও শুনে নেবে সবাই। দেখো আবার বাঁধাকপিটা যেন পুড়ে না যায়, ঠিক আছে? অনেক সময় ছেলেরা কিন্তু মেয়েদের থেকে বেশি সুস্বাদু রান্না করে। আমার বাবা করে, ঠিক আছে?
আমার বাবাও তাই। আমি ইনহেরিট করেছি মনে হয় মাঝে মাঝে।
তুমি ছাড়া বাকি সবাই এখানেই থাকে। হ্যাঁ, সুপ্রতিম, সীতামা, ইশিকা, ঋতমা। তো তুমি যখন নেক্সট বার আসবে তখন তুমি আমার বাড়িতে আসবে, দিয়ে এখানে রান্না করবে, আমরা খাবো, আমরা সবাই এখানকার লোক। ওকে সীতামা, রেডি?
Sir,
হ্যাঁ সীতামা।
9900.
No. Maybe there is a calculation mistake, or I will do this sum because in the last sum was wrong in this book. Okay, answer was wrong. Shitama, what about you?
9660.
হ্যাঁ কি বললে?
9660.
9 after that?
660.
That is correct. 9660. Okay. Okay, so see, 9660 is the right answer, but I'm doing this. So what is the first thing that you need to do? LCM of these, right? 50, 12, 15, 20 and 35. Okay, now see what is the biggest number? 35. 35
Yes,
means
sir,
7
it
into.
was calculation mistake only.
Yes, please don't make this calculation
Nine
mistake,
six.
Shika. Okay, these are very bad. I mean, and these are killers. I tell you, these are killers. Please take you after you do. See, since you are doing calculation mistakes, when you do this sum, review that sum, then tell the answer or then check the answer at home. If you just do the sum somehow and go and check the answer, you will, this habit of silly mistake will never go. It will just never go. You need to, if you are, if you are noticing that you are doing silly mistakes, develop the habit of reviewing the sums. Okay, and then slowly you will see that this habit, I mean this the silly mistakes will go off, and then you don't need to do. Okay, it's better to do the sum correct rather than doing it fast. Accuracy is very important. So 35 is 5 into 7. What about 20? 5 into 4. So 5 is already there, I need a 4. What about 15? 5 into 3. 5 is already there, I need a 3. What about 12? 4 into 3. 3 is already there, I need a 4. 4 is also there, so I don't need anything. So 4 3 is a 12. Okay, 5 2 is a 10, 3 2 is 6, 7, 5, 3, 420. Okay, now what is the largest 4-digit number? 9999. If we divide it by 2, 0, 4, 8, 3. Okay, so this is the remainder. Now 9660. So Supratim, পেয়েছো answer? হ্যালো।
রিমাইন্ডারটা লাস্টে যেটা হবে ওটা তো মাইনাস করতে হবে।
হ্যাঁ, তাই কেন বলেছি দেখো, লিভস নো রিমাইন্ডার।
যেহেতু রিমাইন্ডারটা বলা নেই ওখানে, তাই ওটা মানে করলাম না, মাইনাস করলাম না।
না না না, দেখো তুমি যদি মাইনাস না করো তাহলে তুমি তার মানে 420, মানে 9, চারটে 9 কে ডিভাইড করেছো 420 দিয়ে, তাই তো? তাহলে চারটে 9 কে যদি 420 দিয়ে ডিভাইড করো সেটা তো কমপ্লিটলি ডিভিজিবল না, ওই জন্য তো 339 এসেছে। তোমাকে এখানে কি বলেছে? ফাইন্ড দ্য গ্রেটেস্ট নাম্বার অফ 4 ডিজিট which when divided by this set of number leaves no remainder। তার মানে 99, চারটে 9 কে যদি 420 দিয়ে ডিভাইড করো তোমার 339 আছে। তাহলে চারটে 9 কে 420 দিয়ে ডিভাইড করলে, ওকে, তাহলে এই রিমাইন্ডারটাকে তোমাকে এটা থেকে মুছে দিতে হবে, তবেই তুমি এমন একটা 4 ডিজিট নাম্বার পাবে যেটা দিয়ে
হ্যাঁ,
420
কিন্তু
ডিভাইড
ওইটার
করেছো।
আগেরটা কোয়েশ্চেনের সাথে একটাই ডিফারেন্স,
হ্যাঁ
ওখানে রিমাইন্ডারটা কোয়েশ্চেনে বলা ছিল, এখানে বলা
হ্যাঁ
নেই।
হ্যাঁ, তো ওখানে রিমাইন্ডারটা বলা আছে মানে কি, যে তোমাকে এমন একটা নাম্বার বার করতে হবে যেটা ডিভাইড করলে রিমাইন্ডার মানে তুমি রিমাইন্ডার পাচ্ছ। তাই জন্য আমি আগে কি করলাম, ওখানে কি করলাম, ওখানে বার করলাম হচ্ছে দ্যাট নাম্বার which is perfectly divisible by 12, 15, 20 and 35, দিয়ে তার মধ্যে টুকুস করে রিমাইন্ডারটা যেটা বলেছে সেটা ঢুকিয়ে দিলাম। ঠিক আছে, এখানে কি আছে, এখানে এই স্টেপটা হবে না। কেন এই স্টেপটা হবে না? কারণ বলেছে লিভস নো রিমাইন্ডার। যদি এখানে বলতো লিভস নো রিমাইন্ডার বদলে লিভস 5 অ্যাজ রিমাইন্ডার, তখন এই 9660 এর সাথে 5 অ্যাড করে দিয়ে 9665 করে দিতাম। বুঝতে পেরেছো?
হুম 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 হুম
Okay, wait. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Write on this sum. Find the least number which, when divided by 16, 18, and 25, leaves 4 as remainder in each case, but when divided by 7, leaves no remainder. Try out this sum. try out this sum. So what is the first thing that you need to do? Shitama, what is the first thing that you need to do?
HCF.
HCF.
Least number. So says
Least number which when divided. See, divided means this least number is at the top and these numbers are at the bottom. Then how can this be the HCF? It is the LCM. The first thing is that you need to find out the LCM of these numbers 16, 18, 20 and 25. Okay? 25. Okay? Biggest number is 25. Then take 20. 20 is 5 into 4. So 5 is already there. Include a 4. 18. 18 is 2 into 9. So 2 is already there because 4 is there. 9 is there. So 2 3s. So included 9. 9 is not there. 16 is 2 to the power 4. That means what? 4 2s. Out of which 2 2s are already there. I need two 2s more. Okay. So 25 into 4 is 100. 2 2s are 4. 4 9s are 36. 3600. Okay. 3600. Now it is given leaves 4 as remainder. So that means add 4 to it. Right? Add 4 to it. So that means 3604 is a number which when divided by, okay, 3604 is a number which when divided by 16, 18, 20 and 25 will leave 4 as the remainder. But when divided by 7 leaves no remainder. So if I divide this one by 7, let's see what we get.
স্যার আমি না 3600 ইন্টু কে করেছি প্লাস 4 করেছি, যে কেটাকে আমি পরপর একটা একটা করে ডিজিট বসিয়ে বসিয়ে দেখেছি যেটা ডিভিজিবল হচ্ছে উইথ 7, মানে করে তারপরে 4 দিয়ে অ্যাড করে তারপর দেখলাম।
ঠিক আছে, কি আনসার পেয়েছো? Okay. See this sum. So the answer is this 18004. See, this is quite an advanced sum. Okay. Find the least number which, when divided by 16, 18, 20, and 25, leaves 4 as remainder. Fine. So what is the first thing that I need to do? I need to find out the least number which is completely divisible by 16, 18, 20, and 25. I need to find out the least number which is completely divisible by 16, 18, 20, and 25. What is that? 3600. Done. Now see, it is given that this same number, okay, the least number, so 3600 is not my required number. 3600 is the number which is completely divisible by 16, 20, 20, and 25. We need to find out, so 3600, I need to find out the least number which, when divided by 16, 18, 20, will leave 4 as the remainder. And when that same number is divided by 7, leaves no remainder. Okay, so what can I write down the required number? I can write down the required number as 3600. Now see, try to understand one thing, that 3600, if 3600 is the LCM of 16, 20, and 25, any multiple of 3600 will be divisible by 16, 18, 20, and 25. Yes or no? Right, tell me.
Yes, sir.
If 3600 is divisible by 16, 18, 20, and 25, okay, then any multiple of 3600 is also divisible. Understood? If 3600 is divisible by 16, 18, 20, and 25, then any multiple of 3600 is also divisible. Now what is my required number? My required number, I can write down the required number as 3600 into k, where I need to minimize k as much as possible, plus 4. Why plus 4? Because 4 is the remainder. Did you understand this thing? Did you understand this thing? How we got 3600k plus 4? In our previous sum, what we did, we just added the remainder with this LCM and we got our answer. Why? Because in that case we took this k as the minimum value, which is 1. So 3600 into 1 plus 4, that is 3604. Okay, and that was my required number. But here there is a twist. it is given when divisible by 7. That is the reason I have to take k into account. So 3600 k plus 4, where k is any integer. Now see, this particular number should be divisible by 7 as well, right? How can I write down 3600 when it is divisible by 7? It is, see, 3600 can be written as 7 into 514 plus 2. Okay, 7 into 514 plus 2. So in place of 3600, put 7 into 514 plus 2 k plus 4. Now open the bracket, it becomes 7 into 514 k plus 2 k plus 4. Now see, this part is divisible by 7. Yes or no? This part is divisible by 7 because see, it is 7 into 514 into k. So 7 is there. That means this is a multiple of 7. What I need to make sure that 2k plus 4 is also a multiple of 7, or 2k plus 4 is divisible by 7. This is what I need to make sure. Why? Because in my question it is given that the least number leaves the remainder 4, but when divided by 7 leaves no remainder. So 2k plus 4 should be divisible by 7. Now how can I make 2k plus 4 divisible by 7? If you take k is equals to 1, I mean if you take k will never be negative. K is a positive integer. K, if you take k as 0, it will be 4. 4 is not divisible by 7. If you take k as 1, 6. 6 is not divisible by 7. If you take k as 2, 2 to the 4 plus 4, 8, not divisible by 7. If you take k as 3, 3 to the 6 plus 4, 10, not divisible by 7. If you take k as 4, 4 to the 8 plus 4, 12, not divisible by 7. If you take k as 5, 5 to the 10 plus 4, 14. 14. Okay, you see 14 is divisible by 7. So that means I need to take k as 5. Therefore, what is my required number? My required number is going to be 7 into 514. And what is k? K is 5 plus 2 into 5 plus 4, that is 1800. I mean 18,004. Do you understand this sum? সুপ্রদীপ, বুঝতে পেরেছো? Why is there so much of silence? Ishika, Shritama, Niladri.
হ্যাঁ স্যার করেছি। আমি এটাকে ব্রেক করিনি অ্যাকচুয়ালি, মানে 3600টাকে আমি ওরম ভাবেই রেখে দিয়েছিলাম, তাই জন্য একটু লেন্থি, মানে একটু টাইম কনজিউমিং হয়েছে। বাট
Ishika, have you understood this sum?
Yes, sir.
Shritama,
Yes,
understood Shritama?
yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Supratim?
স্যার লাস্টেরটা একটু বলবেন, বাট when divided by 7 leaves no remainder.
কোন জায়গাটা বলো, কোন লাস্টেরটা? লাস্টের বলতে কোন পোর্শনটা? মানে important
3600টাকে আপনি বার করলেন,
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
তারপরে
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, এবার দেখো 3600 হচ্ছে সেই নাম্বারটা, সব থেকে ছোট নাম্বারটা যেটা ডিভিজিবল বাই 16, 18, 20, 25, কমপ্লিটলি ডিভিজিবল। কিন্তু আমাকে কি বার করতে বলেছে? আমাকে এমন একটা নাম্বার বার করতে বলেছে যেটা লিস্ট নাম্বার which when divided by 16, 18, 20, 25 leaves 4 as the remainder। ঠিক আছে, 4 রিমাইন্ডার রাখবে, আবার যখন 7 দিয়ে ডিভিজিবল কোনো রিমাইন্ডার রাখবে না। ঠিক আছে, তাহলে এখানে মানে যে লিস্ট নাম্বারটা বার করবো সেটা কিন্তু 7 এর মাল্টিপল হচ্ছে, ওই জন্যই তো কোনো রিমাইন্ডার রাখছে না, রাইট? 7 এর টেবিলে যে নাম্বারগুলো আছে সেইগুলোকে 7 দিয়ে যদি ডিভাইড করো কোনো রিমাইন্ডার দেবে না। তার মানে আমার যে নাম্বারটা বার করতে হবে সেই নাম্বারটা কিন্তু এদের এলসিএম নয়, সে নাম্বারটা হতে হবে এমন নাম্বার যেটা এদেরকে দিয়ে ডিভাইড করলে আমি 4 রিমাইন্ডার পাবো, কিন্তু এই সেম নাম্বারটা হবে 7 এর মাল্টিপল। সো আমার এলসিএমটা কি হলো 3600। এবার এই রিকোয়ার্ড নাম্বারটা, আমাকে যে রিকোয়ার্ড নাম্বারটা সেটা কিভাবে লেখা যায়? 3600 k plus 4। কেন কে, এই 4টাকে কেন অ্যাড করলাম আর এই kটাকে বা কেন মাল্টিপ্লাই করলাম? রিমেম্বার দ্যাট ইফ 3600 is divisible by 16, 18, 20 and 25, then any multiple of 3600 is also divisible by 16, 18, 20 and 25। আমি যদি বলি যে 8 হচ্ছে 2 এর মাল্টিপল, তাহলে 8 কে তুমি যা কিছু দিয়ে মাল্টিপ্লাই করো, তুমি 8 কে 2 দিয়ে মাল্টিপ্লাই করো 16, 2 দিয়ে ডিভিজিবল। 8 কে 3 দিয়ে মাল্টিপ্লাই করো 24, ডিভিজিবল বাই 2। 8 কে 5 দিয়ে মাল্টিপ্লাই করো 40, ডিভিজিবল বাই 2। So that means any multiple of 3600 will be completely divisible by 20, this set of numbers. এবার কি বলেছে 4 as রিমাইন্ডার, তাই জন্য 4 টাকে ঢুকিয়ে দিলাম। যেই 4 as রিমাইন্ডার তার মানে কি ওটা ওয়েস্ট প্রোডাক্ট, ওটাকে ঢুকিয়ে দিতে হবে, ঢুকিয়ে দিলাম। মানে নরমালি সাবট্রাক্ট করি কিন্তু এখানে রিকোয়ার্ড নাম্বারটা বার করছি তাই ঢুকিয়ে দিলাম। এবার এই যে নাম্বারটা আছে 3600 k + 4, একে আবার 7 এর মাল্টিপল হতে হবে, ঠিক আছে? একে 7 এর মাল্টিপল হতে হবে, তার মানে কি দিস হ্যাজ টু বি ডিভিজিবল বাই 7। এবার 7 দিয়ে যখন আমি ডিভাইড করছি তখন 360 কে আমি কিভাবে রিপ্রেজেন্ট করতে পারছি? 7 × 514 + 2, তাই তো? 7 ইনটু, তুমি দেখো এই ডিভিশনটা, ঠিক আছে? 3600 can be written as 7 × 514 + 2, 7 × 514 + 2. Okay, so what is the required number? The required number is 7 × 514 + 2, মানে এই 3600 টাকে আমি রিপ্রেজেন্ট করলাম 7 × 514 + 2, আর k টা k এর জায়গায় রইলো, আর +4 যেমন আছে তেমন। এবার আমি দেখছি যে এই যে পোরশনটা আছে এটা ডিভিজিবল বাই 7 হয়ে গেছে, কিন্তু কেন না এর মধ্যে 7 ঢুকে পড়েছে। এই 7 ঢুকে পড়েছে, দিস থিং বিকামস ডিভিজিবল বাই 7। এবার আমাকে এই পোরশনটাকে ডিভিজিবল বাই 7 করতে হবে, তার জন্য কি করতে হবে? k এর ডিফারেন্ট ভ্যালুস দিতে হবে। আমি দেখছি যখন k 5, at that time I am getting 2 × 5 + 4, that is 14. So 14 is divisible by 7. Okay, 14 is divisible by 7, and hence we are getting, if you put k as 5, we are getting 18004. All right, বুঝতে পেরেছো?
আচ্ছা,
শিওর?
একবার দেখতে হবে, বুঝে যাবো।
ঠিক আছে। এগুলো সব কিন্তু এসএসসি যা যা সামস দিচ্ছে, এগুলো জাস্ট এইচএফ এলসিএমটাকে জানার জন্য, ঠিক আছে? ক্যাটে এর ফুটপাট করে অ্যাপ্লিকেশন গুলো চলে আসবে, ডাইরেক্ট সাম আসবে। ওকে, সো হ্যাভ ইউ কপিড দিস সাম?
লাস্ট পার্টটা
লাস্ট পার্টটা কি হয়েছে বুঝতে পারছো না?
না 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 ছবি পাঠিয়ে
কোনটা, এটা?
হ্যাঁ
এটা কি
পরে
কপি করবে বলছো নাকি? বুঝতে পারছি না, কি বলছো?
করবো কপি করবো
কিছু শুনতে পাচ্ছি না, মনে হচ্ছে জলের ভেতর ঢুকে বসে আছে। ডুবুরিরা কথা বললে যেরকম হয় ওরকম।
কপি করবো বলে বলছি।
ও আচ্ছা, কপি করবে,
আচ্ছা।
তাড়াতাড়ি করো।
Done, sir.
Please do this sum. What least value? Try out this one. What is the least value which should be added to this to make it divisible by 7, 11, 14? Least value that should be added to this to make it divisible by 7, 11 and 14. Try out this thing. So see, it is given which should be to make it divisible by 7, 11, 14. So first of all you need to find out the leader of these numbers. Try to think about this, visualize this and do. It is a one-liner sum but very good.
Nine 96.
It is not in the options, but I can put as an extra option for you E and make it 9 and put 96 into it if you want. দু হাজার চব্বিশ সালটা একদমই ভালো না।
এলসিএমটা ভুল করেছিল। 120 দেয় না।
হ্যাঁ কি বলছো?
তো 120
120?
হ্যাঁ মানে আমি যেরকম ভাবে ভাবছিলাম মনে করলে 120 হবে।
আর একটা অপশন পুট করতে হয় এফ 120 পুট করতে হবে।
আর বলবো না কিছু।
What least value should be added to 1812 to make it divisible by 7, 11, 14? Okay, so LCM of 7, 11, 14. 14 নিলাম, 11 তো থাকবেই না, 11 নিলাম, 7 তো আসেই, তাই 7 নেব না। Okay, 154 is the number which is perfectly divisible by 7, 11 and 14. I need to find out what least value should be added to 1812 to make it divisible by 7, 11, 14. Okay, so if I divide 1812 by 154, I am getting a remainder 118. So the first thing is that scrap out this remainder, because remainder is something that should be removed. Okay,
So
16
36.
কত
36.
অপশনের মধ্যে আছে, আর তোমার আনসারটাও কারেক্ট। Okay, so 1694. So 1694 is the number which is perfectly divisible by 154. এবার বলছে কি অ্যাড করতে হবে to this, okay, so as to make it perfectly divisible. Now, so that means what, that 15 into 11, actually এটা করার দরকার ছিল না, কারণ আমার তো এটা দরকার নেই, মাইনাস তো করলে হবে না, আমাকে 1812 থেকে এগোতে হবে, রাইট? So 154 into 11 is actually less than 1812. Then what is 154 into 12? It is 1848. So in order to reach 1848 from 1812, what do I need to do? I need to subtract and add 36. So that means if I add 36 to 1812, I will reach to 1848, which is perfectly divisible by 154, and that means which is perfectly divisible by what? 7, 11, 14. Let me summarize this once again. We should try to visualize the sum. Okay, I mean, number system is a matter to visualize. If you just get lost into numbers, you will be lost. So what least value should be added to 1812? So what least value should be added to this so that it is perfectly divisible by 7, 11 and 14? This is what is the visualization. Now I cannot do a sum with multiple numbers, right? I cannot allow just everybody in the class to come and speak. I need the leader, which is 154. So now the sum reduces to the fact that 1 to 1's, I mean, what should be added to 1 to 1812, okay, so that when it is divisible by 4, it is completely divisible. Now that means what, 1812 is not completely divisible. There will be some remainder, and that is what we see. If we divide it, we see there is a remainder. That means 1812 is not divisible by 154. Now normally what do? We subtract the remainder, right? Normally we subtract the remainder, but if we subtract the remainder, we will actually go back. We don't want to go back, we want to proceed forward. That means the question is what value should be added. You cannot subtract. The question is not subtract. If the question was what value should be subtracted, you could have subtracted the remainder, finish. But the question is what value should be added, and remainder is not added. Remember, remainder is never added. Remainder is the waste product, scrap product. It should be subtracted. But the question is added. So I need to do something else. So what I need to do? I from here I can see that 154 into 11. From here I can see that 154 into 11 is less than 1812. That is why it is giving a remainder. Therefore 154 into 12, 154 into 12 will be the next number which should be perfectly divisible by 154. That is why 154 into 12 is giving you 1848. So now I can see that I need to move from 1812 to 1848 to make 1812 completely divisible by 154. So for that, what movement should I do? Should I need to do 36? So we need to add 36 to 1812 to get to the next one, that is 1848, so that 1848 is perfectly divisible by 154, and hence it is perfectly divisible by 7, 11 and 14. Is that clear? Clear? Niladri, Ishika, Supratim.
হ্যাঁ স্যার বুঝেছি।
Yes, sir.
Supratim, বুঝতে পারছো? Hello. Okay. Copied? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Let's move on to the next one. Find the least number find the least number which when divided separately by 15, 20, 36 and 48 leaves 3 as remainder. Okay, try out this sum please, it is easy.
So 243.
243 বলছো? না
হ্যাঁ
না, মানে অপশনের মধ্যে আছে, যেটা কারেক্ট আনসার না।
Sir, 723.
রাইট Ishika. Okay, let me do it. Find the least number which when divided by. Okay, so which when divided by means what? LCM. Least number which when divided by, তখন কি করতে হবে এদের LCM? ওকে, সব থেকে বড় নাম্বারটাকে নিলাম 48 into 36. 36 is 9 into 4. So in 48, so 36 is 9 into 4 or 3 into 3 into 2 into 2. Do we have two threes over here? 48 is it's a 4, it's a 8, it's a 4, 4 is a 8, yeah. 48. So 36 is 9 into 4, that is 3 into 3 into 2 into 2. So 1 3 is needed and two 2's are already present. 20 is 4 into 5, of course a 5 is needed. So and 4 means two 2's already present. 15 is 5 into 3, so 1 3 is needed, 1 5 is needed, we already have it. Okay, fine. So 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 3 is a 24, 24 to the 48, 48 into and then into 5, 720. 720 is the number which is perfectly divisible by 15, 20 and 36 and 48. Leaves 3 as the remainder, that means plus 3. Did you understand? Did you understand this? Supratim, Ladri, Shritama.
আমার না মনে হয় নেটওয়ার্ক প্রবলেম হচ্ছে, মানে স্ক্রিনটা দেখতে পাচ্ছি না।
ও দাঁড়াও দাঁড়াও, হ্যাঁ ওটা নেটেরই প্রবলেম, আমি আরেকবার স্ক্রিনটাকে শেয়ার করছি। দেখুন এটা দেখতে পাচ্ছ?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
Okay, so find the least number which when divided separately by 15, 20, 36 and 48 leaves 3 as the remainder. Okay,
স্যার আবার দেখতে পাচ্ছি।
পাচ্ছ না? যা,
আমি কি আবার জয়েন করবো?
কোনো কথাও বুঝতে পারছি না। ঠিক আছে, আমি বলছি শুনে রাখো, আর আমি কয়েকটা অঙ্ক করাবো। ঠিক আছে, আর আর দুটো করাবো আমি, তুমি রেকর্ডিংটা দেখে নিও, শেয়ার করে দেবে। Find the least number which when divided separately by 15, 20, 36 and 40 leaves 3 as the remainder. Niraj, can you see my screen? Niraj, can you see? Niraj Supratim? Hello, am I audible? Can you guys hear me? Niraj, শুনতে পাচ্ছ? Hello, can you hear me?
ইয়েস স্যার।
ও, বাকিটা কোনো উত্তর দিচ্ছি না, বুঝতে পারছি। দেখতে পাচ্ছ স্ক্রিনটা?
হ্যাঁ স্যার এবার দেখতে পাচ্ছি।
Okay, so least number which when divided separately, মানে least, so first of all I need to find out the leader of these numbers. So leader of these numbers is the LCM. Now add 3 to it, it becomes 723. Okay, so 723 is the number which when divided separately by 15, 20, 36 and 48 will leave 3 as the remainder. Okay. Try out this sum, please. There are, please write down this sum. This is a quite lengthy sum, so I don't want to waste time writing. There are 5 bells. There are 5 bells which start ringing together. Okay, there are 5 bells which start ringing together at intervals of, okay, there are 5 bells which start ringing together at intervals of 3, 6, 9, 12 and 15. 3, 6, 9, 12 and 15. Okay, respectively. In 36 minutes, how many times will the bells ring simultaneously? In 36 minutes, how many times
Sir,
will the bells
after
ring?
respectively,
Huh? Yeah?
after respectively,
In 36 minutes, 36, in 36 minutes, how many times will the bells ring simultaneously? In 36 minutes, how many times will the bells ring simultaneously? There are 5 bells which start ringing together at intervals of 3, 6, 9, 12 and 16 seconds respectively. In 36 minutes, how many times will the bells ring simultaneously?
স্যার 12।
বলছো 12,
হ্যাঁ
13 আছে answer.
sir, 13.
13, right answer. So see what,
এলসিএম বা
হ্যাঁ,
এলসিএম করে তারপরে
ডিভাইড করতে
180,
হবে।
হ্যাঁ ডিভাইড করলাম, ওটা করলে তো 12 আসছে, তারপরে
আচ্ছা
কি একটা আবার অ্যাড করতে হবে?
আচ্ছা, অ্যাড দেখছি এলসিএম হচ্ছে, সো লেট মি টেক দ্য বিগেস্ট নাম্বার 15, 12 টা হচ্ছে 3 ইনটু 4, তা 3 তো এর মধ্যে আছে, 4 ইনক্লুড করতে হবে, 9 হচ্ছে তিনটে, দুটো 3, 3 ইনটু 5 15, আর এখানে একটা 3 ইনক্লুড করতে হবে, 6 ইজ 2 ইনটু 3, অলরেডি 4 আছে, 3 ও আছে, 3 অলরেডি আছে, তাহলে 4 3 is 12, 12 divided is 180, রাইট, 180, এই তো মেমরি থেকে করলাম, হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে 180. Now this is in seconds. Okay, now 36 minutes, 12 আসছে, so 12 times it is going to ring. 5 bells are starting together at intervals. Okay, so here one extra time the ringing has been taken, 12 plus 1 13. Okay, maybe because of the fact that these bells are ringing at intervals of 180 seconds, right? So if you see that 36 minutes, so this is the total gap of 36 minutes, that is 36 into 60 seconds. Okay, and this 36 into 60 seconds is broken into how many, I mean into how many intervals? 12 intervals, right? 12, 12. Okay, the value of each interval, sorry, I shouldn't write down 12, I should write down like this: 1, 2, 3, and the value of each interval is 12 seconds, 12 seconds, 12 seconds, right? So you remember that sum that we did earlier on that day, that fence, the number of
Yes,
posts
sir.
is actually one more than the number of intervals. So these bells are going to ring at intervals of 180, but they are going to start at some point. That starting point we have not considered in this division. Okay, so number of intervals is 180, but they start at some point, right? And then after that again, one after 180 seconds they hit. After 180 seconds they hit. Like this 12 times they will hit. But this starting point should also be considered, right? So in total 13. Okay, so it is same as that fence sum. Okay, it is similar to that fence sum that we did. Number of intervals plus 1 is the number of posts. So here the number of rings is 12 plus 1 30. So please keep that in mind. Okay, it's a matter to keep in mind. Okay, this one done. Shritama? Okay, uh, let's do one more sum. See, I want to complete this Hcf LCM series, okay? And from tomorrow I will do past tense. So that is why I gave this extra class, because if I include this one in the main class, then it will take a lot of time. Try out this sum, please. What is the least number? What is the least number which, when divided by 5, 6, 7, 8, gives the remainder 3, but is divisible by 9? Please do this sum. This is the similar sum we did just few minutes back. What is the least number which, when divided by 5, 6, 7, and 8, gives the remainder 3 but is divisible by 9? Please do this sum. Please do this sum. We just did this sum few minutes back. please try out this sum. We just did this sum.
So 1683.
Right answer. Gadri. Okay. Ishika. And who else is there? Suprati. So Ishika, what we did? First of all, LCM of 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Which is nothing but we'll take 8. 7 also we need to take. 6 is 2 into 3, so 3 needs to be taken, and then 5. So 8 7 is 56. 56 into 3 6 is 80.
Yeah, sir, 1683.
1683, fantastic. Yes, right answer. So did you do it in the same way as we did that sum? That first of all you found LCM, then represented the LCM as something k plus 3, and then divided it by, found out the value of k, which so that the number is divisible by k. Did you do it in that way? Okay, please do this last sum. Please do this last sum. Two numbers are in the ratio okay, two numbers are in the ratio 3:4. Their LCM is 84. The greatest number is, find out.
$48.
হ্যাঁ, অপশনের মধ্যেই নেই।
Oh, sorry.
এটা হয়ে গেছে, ভুল সেটা হয়ে গেছে।
28.
That is correct. So two numbers are in the ratio 3:4. So 3x 4x. Okay, product of two numbers is equals to what? LCM into HCF. So what is LCM? 84. And what is HCF? HCF.
আমি 7x করে দিয়েছিলাম ফার্স্ট, এই জন্য ওরকম চলে এসেছে ভুলভাল।
Sir, 144.
ऑप्शन में नहीं है। C. So what are the numbers do we have? 3x, 4x. What will be the LCM? 3 into 4. So what are the things that we need to, how to find out the LCM? 4x is the biggest number, take 4x, right? Now in this there is another x, so first of all we need to take 3. Okay, so what is the LCM? 12x. Now 12x is what? 84. What is x? 7. Therefore what are the numbers? 3 7 is 21, 7 4 is 28. So 28 is the number, greatest number. Did you understand what happened? Two numbers
Sir,
and
and if hello.
yes.
Sir, and if we take 7x,
No, why 7x? You are adding the two numbers.
3x plus 4x is equal to 7x.
Yes, so why did you add the two numbers? Adding means
Because
what?
it is
LCM is
where
84.
else? Yes.
LCM is 84. 8 LCM is not addition. LCM is not addition. The numbers are 3x and 4x. So what will be the LCM? Take the bigger number. I took 4x. So in 3x, what is not there that will be included. So 3 is included. So 4 is the 12x. Now 12x equals to what? 84. What is x? X is 7. So if x is 7, 3x and 4x is what? 21 and 28. Did you understand?
Yes.
Niladri, have you understood?
Yes sir, I did.
Okay. Okay then. So let's keep till here today. Okay. Tomorrow we will again